Opening. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Islam, and I'm here to discuss the controversy surrounding eco-cities and their potential as a pathway to sustainable urban living. At the scale of the PhD course, Eco Principles of Housing Settlement at OKN University. Welcome to today's presentation on the concept of eco-cities and the ongoing controversy surrounding their success and impact. An eco-city is a unique urban development designed to fulfill the needs of its residents while minimizing harm to the environment. While resembling traditional cities in many ways, eco-cities take a different approach by incorporating ecological principles and practices to address various needs sustainably. In an eco-city, ecological solutions are employed to meet the requirements of its inhabitants. For instance, eco-transportation systems are implemented to reduce pollution and greenhouse gas emissions, eco-buildings are constructed using sustainable materials and energy-efficient designs, and urban farming is integrated to provide fresh, locally grown food while reducing the city's carbon footprint. The primary objective of an eco-city is to establish a harmonious balance between human needs and the preservation of our planet. However, the success of eco-cities has sparked a lively controversy. Some argue that eco-cities are a vital tool in safeguarding our environment and mitigating the impact of urbanization, while others perceive them as mere utopian ideals or commercial schemes that squander substantial financial resources. In the context of technological advancements, eco-cities have emerged as a global trend. Our research indicates that we should consider leveraging the strengths of previous eco-city projects while learning from their limitations. By doing so, we can enhance the development of our existing cities and address the ever-increasing challenges of urbanization. Today, we will delve into a comprehensive analysis of eco-cities worldwide, examining their strengths, weaknesses, threats, and opportunities. Our goal is to gain a deeper understanding of the ongoing controversy by drawing upon our previous research and analyzing a wide range of scholarly articles and publications on this topic. By the end of this presentation, we aim to shed light on the fundamental questions surrounding eco-cities and provide insights that contribute to the ongoing dialogue. We firmly believe that through rigorous analysis and critical thinking, we can foster a deeper understanding of the potential and limitations of eco-cities. Introduction. Eco-cities have emerged as a promising solution to address the environmental challenges faced by our urban centers. However, their effectiveness and practicality remain subjects of debate. In this presentation, I will delve into this controversy and provide a critical perspective on eco-cities, emphasizing the need to transform existing cities into eco-cities. Understanding eco-cities. To begin, let's establish a shared understanding of what eco-cities entail. Eco-cities are urban developments designed to minimize environmental impact and promote sustainable practices. They aim to strike a balance between human needs and the preservation of nature. Principles of eco-cities. Now, let's delve into the principles that define eco-cities. These principles guide the planning and development of eco-cities, aiming to create sustainable and livable urban environments. Here are some key principles. 1. Efficient use of resources. Eco-cities prioritize the efficient use of resources to reduce their ecological footprint. This includes implementing energy-efficient buildings, promoting renewable energy sources, developing sustainable transportation systems like public transit, and adopting sustainable land use practices. By optimizing resource use, eco-cities aim to minimize waste and energy consumption. 2. Biodiversity conservation. Preserving and restoring biodiversity within urban areas is another essential principle of eco-cities. Eco-cities recognize the importance of protecting natural habitats and ecosystems, integrating green spaces, and implementing strategies to enhance biodiversity. This helps to maintain ecological balance, support wildlife, and provide residents with access to nature within their urban surroundings. 3. Social equity. Eco-cities strive for social equity. aiming to create communities where all residents have access to basic needs and opportunities for a high quality of life. This includes ensuring affordable housing options, access to healthcare facilities, educational opportunities, and promoting social inclusivity. By fostering social equity, eco-cities aim to reduce social disparities and create a more just and inclusive society. 4. Participatory governance. Eco-cities emphasize the involvement of residents in the decision-making processes. This participatory approach ensures that the needs and perspectives of the community are considered in urban planning and development. By engaging citizens, eco-cities foster a sense of ownership and empowerment, leading to better designed and more responsive urban environments. 5. Sustainable economic development. Eco-cities strive for sustainable economic development that supports local businesses, promotes job creation, and reduces environmental impacts. This involves fostering green industries, encouraging innovation and entrepreneurship, and implementing sustainable economic practices. By creating a resilient and sustainable economy, eco-cities aim to enhance the well-being of their residents while minimizing negative environmental impacts. 6. Environmental education. Eco-cities recognize the importance of environmental education and awareness in promoting sustainable behaviors and practices. They invest in educational programs and initiatives that educate residents about the environment, sustainability, and the benefits of adopting eco-friendly practices. By increasing environmental literacy, eco-cities empower individuals to make informed decisions and actively contribute to the sustainability of their communities. These principles, rooted in sustainable development and urban planning theories, provide a framework for the design and implementation of eco-cities. By incorporating these principles into their planning and development processes, cities can work towards achieving a more sustainable and resilient future. The controversy. Now, let's explore the controversies, criticisms, and challenges associated with eco-cities. By conducting SWOT analyses of various eco-city initiatives, including the Line, Masdar, Lusail, Astana, the new administrative capital in Cairo, Tianjin Eco-City, and the Vauban district, we can gain deeper insights into their limitations and potential drawbacks. While eco-cities offer a vision of sustainable urban living, they are not without their critics and challenges. Let's explore some examples to shed light on this controversy. Tianjin Eco-City. Tianjin Eco-City is a prominent example of an eco-city that aims to reduce carbon emissions and enhance the quality of life for its residents. The city has implemented various eco-friendly technologies and infrastructure, including green buildings, renewable energy systems, and smart transportation. These initiatives have contributed to a reduction in the city's carbon footprint and improved living conditions for its inhabitants. One of the key strengths of Tianjin Eco-City lies in its focus on sustainability and innovation. The city has established educational and research institutions dedicated to sustainable development and green technology, fostering knowledge and expertise in these areas. This has attracted investments and supported the growth of emerging industries, such as renewable energy and sustainable manufacturing. In terms of ecology, Tianjin Eco-City has prioritized the preservation and restoration of natural habitats, including wetlands and forests. This commitment has helped to maintain biodiversity and improve the overall environmental quality of the city. However, like any complex urban development, Tianjin Eco-City is not without its challenges and criticisms. Some concerns have been raised regarding its ability to achieve truly sustainable development, particularly in terms of reducing its overall carbon footprint and improving energy efficiency. Issues of social inclusivity, such as affordable housing and access to basic services, have also been highlighted. Efforts to preserve and restore natural habitats have faced criticism, with reports of ecological damage caused by industrial activities within the city. The location of the eco-city in a heavily industrialized region has raised concerns about its impact on the broader ecosystem. Addressing these challenges is crucial for the long-term success of Tianjin Eco-City. It requires comprehensive strategies to promote social equity, enhance environmental sustainability, and foster economic diversification. By analyzing the strengths and weaknesses of Tianjin Eco-City, we gain valuable insights into the opportunities and challenges associated with eco-city development. This understanding helps us shape strategies and approaches that can maximize the potential of eco-cities in creating sustainable and livable urban environments. One controversial example is the Line project in Saudi Arabia. The Line aims to create a futuristic city running in a straight line and powered by renewable energy. Proponents argue that it will provide a sustainable and technologically advanced living environment. However, opponents raise concerns about the project's impact on the surrounding habitat. The line is planned to be built in a desert region, which raises questions about the ecological consequences of constructing such a massive development in an arid ecosystem. On one hand, supporters of the line argue that the city's technological advancements and focus on renewable energy will help mitigate environmental impacts. They believe that the project's innovative design and sustainable infrastructure will lead to a more efficient use of resources and a reduced carbon footprint. Additionally, proponents highlight the economic opportunities it may bring, such as job creation and attracting investment. On the other hand, critics raise concerns about the potential negative effects on the desert ecosystem and wildlife. They question the sustainability of building a city in an already fragile environment, as it may disrupt natural habitats and contribute to water scarcity issues. The controversy surrounding the line exemplifies the ongoing debate about the balance between urban development and environmental preservation in eco-city projects. It's important to note that this controversy is not unique to the line but can be seen in various eco-city projects worldwide. Each project presents its own set of arguments and counter-arguments regarding its potential benefits and drawbacks. Evaluating the environmental, social, and economic impacts of eco-cities is crucial to ensure their long-term sustainability and success. Remember, the goal is not to dismiss eco-cities as a concept but rather to highlight the importance of careful planning, environmental impact assessments, and community engagement in their development. Astana City. Now, let's delve into the controversy surrounding Astana City and its potential as a transformative eco-city. Astana, the capital city of Kazakhstan, has undergone significant urban development in recent years, with the aim of becoming a sustainable and modern city. However, there are differing opinions regarding its success as an eco-city and the extent of its transformation. On one hand, proponents argue that Astana has made notable progress in terms of sustainable urban planning and design. The city boasts a comprehensive public transportation system, including a light rail network and bicycle lanes, which aims to reduce reliance on private vehicles and promote sustainable mobility. Additionally, Astana has implemented green building practices, with several energy-efficient and environmentally friendly structures dotting its skyline. Proponents also highlight the city's efforts to incorporate renewable energy sources, such as solar and wind power, into its energy mix. On the other hand, critics raise concerns about the extent of Astana's transformation into a true eco-city. They argue that while the city has implemented certain sustainable practices, it falls short in key areas. For example, despite its efforts in sustainable transportation, private car usage remains high, leading to traffic congestion and air pollution. Critics also question the level of social equity and inclusivity in the city, highlighting disparities in access to affordable housing and public amenities. Furthermore, critics argue that Astana's transformation has been largely driven by top-down planning and government initiatives, with limited community participation and engagement. They emphasize the need for a more bottom-up approach that involves the local community in decision-making processes to ensure their voices are heard and their needs are met. The new administrative capital of Cairo. The new administrative capital, NAC, of Cairo, Egypt, is a highly ambitious planned city that aims to become the new administrative and governmental center of the country. With a focus on sustainability, technology, and innovation. The NAC is a major urban development project that has generated significant attention and controversy. However, the NAC has faced numerous criticisms and challenges throughout its planning and implementation. Critics argue that the project prioritizes the interests of the elite while neglecting the needs of ordinary citizens. One of the key concerns raised is the exacerbation of existing social inequalities, as low-income residents have been pushed out from the city center to the periphery. Moreover, the NAC has raised ecological concerns as it has been built on agricultural land. This poses threats to food security and biodiversity, as the conversion of farmland into urban areas can have significant environmental consequences. Economically, the NAC has encountered challenges due to the high cost of construction and the lack of demand for the luxury housing units that have been built. These factors have led to questions about the long-term viability and sustainability of the project. For example, a study by Abdelhadi, 2020, argues that the NAC fails to address Cairo's pressing urban challenges and may even contribute to further urban fragmentation and inequality. Similarly, Abu Lughad, 2019, highlights the displacement of low-income residents and the lack of affordable housing resulting from the NAC's focus on high-end real estate development. Tawfiq, 2020, points out the government's limited control over the project and the creation of a speculative real estate market due to reliance on private developers and foreign investment. It is important to note that the NAC is not the only megaproject in the region facing such criticisms. Other examples, such as the King Abdullah Economic City in Saudi Arabia and the Lusail City development in Qatar, have encountered similar challenges related to social inequality and ecological concerns. These controversies surrounding the NAC and other megaprojects in the Middle East underscore the need for more inclusive and sustainable approaches to urban development. It is crucial to prioritize the well-being of all residents, address social inequalities, and ensure the preservation of the environment in order to create truly livable and resilient cities. Masdar City. Masdar City, located in Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates, is widely recognized as a groundbreaking example of an eco-city. It was designed with ambitious goals of carbon neutrality and sustainability. The city incorporates various innovative features, including renewable energy systems, smart grid technology, and sustainable transportation. Masdar City has successfully implemented several sustainable initiatives. For instance, it utilizes solar energy through its vast array of photovoltaic panels and concentrated solar power plants. The city also features efficient waste management systems, water conservation strategies, and green building practices. These efforts have significantly reduced the carbon footprint and resource consumption of the city. However, Masdar City has not been without its critics. Some argue that its ambitious goals have not been fully achieved. The city's initial target of becoming carbon neutral by 2020 has been revised due to challenges and delays. Critics also highlight the high costs associated with constructing and maintaining such a technologically advanced city. Another concern is the limited integration of social aspects within the city. Masdar City is primarily a research and development hub, which means its population is relatively small compared to other cities. As a result, it lacks the vibrant community and diverse social fabric commonly associated with urban areas. Furthermore, there have been debates about the overall sustainability and replicability of Masdar City's model. Critics argue that the city's unique circumstances, such as abundant financial resources and governmental support, make it difficult to replicate its success in other contexts. They emphasize the need for scalable and adaptable solutions that can be implemented in diverse urban settings. Despite these criticisms, Masdar City remains a significant milestone in the development of eco-cities. It has served as a catalyst for innovation and research in sustainable urban planning. Lessons learned from its successes and challenges can inform future endeavors in creating environmentally friendly cities. In conclusion, Masdar City showcases the potential and challenges of building eco-cities. It has demonstrated the importance of integrating renewable energy, sustainable practices, and advanced technologies. However, it also highlights the complexities of achieving complete sustainability and the need to balance social, economic, and environmental considerations in urban development. The Vauban District. The Vauban District in Freiburg, Germany, is a remarkable example of an eco-district that has garnered international attention. It was developed with a strong focus on sustainability, community participation, and innovative urban planning strategies. The master plan for the Vauban district was created by a team of architects and urban planners led by Rolf Disch. Their vision was to transform a former military base into a sustainable neighborhood that promotes energy efficiency, green spaces, and alternative transportation. One of the key features of the Vauban district is its commitment to sustainable transportation. The district prioritizes pedestrian and bicycle-friendly infrastructure, with extensive cycling paths and walkways. Public transportation is highly accessible, and car usage is discouraged through limited parking spaces and car-sharing initiatives. This approach has significantly reduced traffic congestion and air pollution in the district. Another noteworthy aspect of the Vauban district is its energy-efficient buildings. The district promotes passive house standards, which are designed to minimize energy consumption and maximize thermal comfort. Many buildings in the district incorporate solar panels, efficient insulation, and rainwater harvesting systems. This emphasis on energy efficiency has led to reduced energy consumption and lower carbon emissions. Community participation is also a vital aspect of the Vauban district. Residents are actively involved in decision-making processes and have a say in shaping the development of the neighborhood. This participatory approach has created a strong sense of community and ownership among the residents. Despite its successes, the Vauban district has faced certain challenges. One criticism is that the district is relatively expensive compared to other areas in Freiburg. The high cost of housing has led to concerns about social equity and affordability. Additionally, as the district has gained popularity, there has been a growing demand for housing, which has put pressure on available space. However, the Vauban district continues to be recognized as a model for sustainable urban development. Its emphasis on energy efficiency, sustainable transportation, and community involvement has garnered international acclaim. The district has inspired similar initiatives in other cities and serves as a source of inspiration for urban planners and policymakers. In conclusion, the Vauban district in Freiburg exemplifies the potential of eco-districts to create sustainable and livable communities. Its focus on sustainable transportation, energy-efficient buildings, and community participation has set a benchmark for future urban development projects. By addressing challenges and incorporating lessons learned from the Vauban district, we can strive towards creating more sustainable cities worldwide. Examples of unsuccessful eco-cities. While there are successful examples of eco-cities, it is important to acknowledge that not all projects have achieved their intended goals. Several eco-city initiatives have faced challenges and criticism, highlighting the complexities involved in sustainable urban development. Let's explore some examples of unsuccessful eco-cities. One such example is the Masdar City project in Abu Dhabi. Initially hailed as a groundbreaking sustainable development, Masdar City has encountered significant obstacles along the way. The project has faced criticism for its high cost of construction, limited public access, and slow pace of development. Despite its ambitious goals of becoming a carbon-neutral city, Masdar City has struggled to fully realize its vision. Another example is the new administrative capital in Cairo, Egypt. This project aimed to create an eco-city that addresses urban challenges and promotes sustainable living. However, it has faced considerable criticism for various reasons. One of the primary concerns raised is the lack of affordable housing and transportation options, which has resulted in the displacement of local communities. Additionally, the project has been accused of insufficient sustainability measures, such as a lack of public transportation, limited green spaces, and pedestrian-friendly areas. Furthermore, the destruction of agricultural land and water scarcity issues have raised environmental concerns. Based on the available information and critiques surrounding the new administrative capital of Cairo, it can be considered an unsuccessful eco-city. The project has failed to meet sustainability criteria and expectations, lacking essential elements such as proper transportation infrastructure, sufficient green spaces, and community inclusion. Furthermore, concerns regarding transparency and accountability in the planning and decision-making processes have been raised. These examples highlight the challenges and complexities involved in the development of eco-cities. They emphasize the importance of proper planning, community participation, and adequate funding to achieve successful outcomes. It is crucial to learn from these experiences and address the shortcomings in future eco-city projects. In conclusion, the journey towards sustainable urban development is not without its hurdles. While there have been unsuccessful eco-city initiatives like Masdar City and the new administrative capital in Cairo, these experiences serve as valuable lessons. By recognizing the challenges and incorporating lessons learned, we can strive to develop more sustainable and inclusive cities in the future. The future of eco-cities. Looking ahead, the future of eco-cities holds immense potential in driving sustainable urban development. With the growing global awareness of the need for sustainability, eco-cities have emerged as a promising solution to address the challenges posed by rapid urbanization. These cities strive to create a harmonious balance between social progress, economic growth, and environmental stewardship. The success of eco-cities lies in their ability to adapt and innovate in response to changing circumstances. By integrating emerging technologies, such as renewable energy systems, smart grids, and green infrastructure, eco-cities can further enhance their sustainability and resilience. These advancements not only contribute to reducing carbon footprints but also create a better quality of life for residents. Moreover, successful eco-cities can serve as valuable models for other cities striving to achieve sustainable development. The experiences of Tianjin Eco-City and Vauban District in Freiburg demonstrate the positive outcomes that can be achieved through the implementation of eco-city principles. These cities have made significant progress in various aspects of urban sustainability, providing inspiration and knowledge for others to follow suit. However, it is essential to acknowledge that the path to successful eco-cities is not without its challenges. As seen with the new administrative capital of Cairo and Masdar City, there have been instances where eco-city initiatives faced setbacks and encountered difficulties. These examples remind us of the complex nature of sustainable urban development and the need for careful planning, community involvement, and adaptable strategies. As the world continues to urbanize at an unprecedented rate, the role of eco-cities in sustainable urban development becomes increasingly vital. By embracing eco-city principles and implementing sustainable initiatives, cities can enhance the well-being of their residents while minimizing their environmental impact. Eco-cities have the potential to address pressing urban challenges, such as climate change, resource depletion, and social inequalities. To realize the future potential of eco-cities, continued research and development are crucial. Innovative solutions, cross-sectoral collaboration, and knowledge sharing will contribute to the evolution and refinement of eco-city concepts. By harnessing the power of eco-cities, we can create a better future for both people and the planet. In conclusion, eco-cities offer a promising path towards sustainable urban development. Through their holistic approach, incorporating social, economic, and environmental considerations, eco-cities have the potential to transform urban landscapes. By embracing innovation, collaboration, and ongoing learning, we can shape a future where eco-cities play a central role in creating thriving, sustainable, and resilient urban environments. Conclusion. In conclusion, our analysis of various eco-cities worldwide highlights the critical factors that contribute to their success. Effective planning, social integration, ecological sustainability, and economic viability are key determinants of a thriving eco-city. The examples of Vauban District in Freiburg and Tianjin Eco-City in China demonstrate the immense potential of sustainable practices in urban development. However, it is essential to acknowledge the challenges and limitations faced by eco-cities. Projects like Masdar City in UAE and the new administrative capital in Cairo have shed light on the complexities involved in implementing sustainable initiatives. These instances emphasize the need for continuous evaluation and improvement in eco-city projects. Moving forward, the future of eco-cities relies on their integration with existing urban environments, addressing social and economic concerns, and leveraging cutting-edge technologies for long-term sustainability. Collaboration among architects, urban planners, and policymakers is crucial to designing eco-cities that prioritize social inclusivity and meet the diverse needs of different communities. Additionally, policymakers must ensure the economic viability of these projects to ensure their long-term success and impact. Future research in this field should focus on addressing the challenges faced by eco-cities, such as the social and economic implications of sustainable urban development, the impact of innovative technologies on the environment, and the effectiveness of eco-cities in achieving long-term sustainability. By deepening our understanding of the relationship between urban planning, social integration, ecological sustainability, and economic viability, we can develop best practices for implementing sustainable urban development initiatives. Ultimately, the findings of future research and the lessons learned from existing eco-cities will guide the design and implementation of future projects. By embracing sustainable practices and prioritizing the well-being of both residents and the environment, we can shape a more sustainable and equitable urban future. Eco-cities have the potential to pave the way for transformative change, creating urban environments that are socially inclusive, ecologically resilient, and economically prosperous. Closing. Thank you for your attention. I hope this presentation has provided a deeper insight into the controversy surrounding eco-cities and the importance of adopting a critical perspective. I invite you to share any questions or engage in further discussion on this topic.